Hands onto the floor. Sit back briefly onto your heels. Stretch your hands forward. And then from there, you're going to lie yourself onto your front. So bring yourself all the way down onto your front. Rest your head onto your hands and release for a few seconds. We're not staying here for too long. So from here, swing your elbows underneath your shoulders. So you've got right angles at the elbow joints. Roll your shoulders back and down the spine. Press into your heels, elongate the chest, elongate the neck. Push your chin forward. Breathe in. As you breathe out, swing the elbows out to the side, relax it down and rest. Walk your feet together. So your legs are together. Do the same exercise again. Swing the elbows under. Roll the shoulders, press them down the spine. Elongate, push the chin forward. Keep it there. Lovely, well done. Breathe in. As you breathe out, relax it down. Swing the elbows out. Now your legs are already together. This time do the whole thing with your heels together as well. So breathe in. As you breathe out, swing the elbows under. Roll your shoulders back and down. Push into the elbows. Press your chin forward and hold. You will feel this a lot stronger in the middle of your back. Keep holding. Keep breathing. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, swing the elbows out and rest it down. Well done. Now from here, take your hands in front of the shoulders, not directly under them. Walk them forward so they're probably in line with your face, but they're also in line with the shoulders. You're going to peel yourself away from the floor. Pressing into your hands, lift the chin and relax back down. Now if you want to make this easier, walk the hands further forward, push away and relax down. If you want to bring it in to make it more difficult, hands under the shoulders, push away from the floor, big extension and relax down. If the closer your hands are to you, the harder this gets. So if you want to keep it gentle, keep the hands further away. Press into the hands, extend the chin and relax back down. So your head is the last thing to lift and the last thing to come down. So as you're doing this, breathe in as you lift up. Wonderful. Pause and then breathe out as you lower. Do two more please. Wherever your hands are is fine. One last time. And relax your body down. Well done. Whew. Bring yourself up carefully onto your hands and knees. Take the knees to hip distance apart. Sit your bottom right back onto your heels. So by pushing the knees to hip distance apart, this allows your pelvis to relax. Walk your hands forward, drop your head down and rest it there. If this really isn't comfortable or not for you, feel free to sit up. We're going to be sitting up in a second anyway. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, walk your hands in. Ooh, and sit upright. Lovely. Carefully bring yourself up. Now from there, you're going to swing your feet round to the front of you. So sit onto your bottom, facing this way. Just turn my mat so I can see you all. So the legs are extended in front. Wriggle around, find the bones in your bum. You had them when you came in. Hands behind you, straighten up through the spine. Good morning, peace. They've all seen you now anyway. Using those fingertips at the back, push your weight forward. Hold it there. Still keeping the chin lifted, pushing the chest forward. Now bring your hands around to your shins and pull yourself forward slightly if you can. Well done. Keep it there. Fantastic, well done. Take a deep breath in, bring yourself back to upright. Bend your right knee or bend one knee, doesn't matter which. Pull that knee towards you and give it a really big squeeze towards you. Sit up really tall through the spine. Fantastic. Now the opposite hand is going to wrap around that leg and give it a big squeeze towards you. So as you squeeze that leg towards you, you should feel the stretch through the outside of the hip. If you can't feel anything, lean back very slightly. You might not feel anything still on your gently release. Now from there, if you want to leave it at that, that's fine, stay there. If you want to make it a bit more difficult, cross the foot over, still wrapping that arm around, lean back again, and that should intensify quite a lot more through that hip. If it's really painful, feel free to stop. Now bring yourself back to upright. Keep the arm there if you can. Take the other arm around the back and twist. Look over your shoulder. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring it back to the center. Now from here, you're going to bring that foot around a little bit further and you're going to relax the leg down. So your knee is going to rest. The sole of your foot can either be facing the side, the corner or the back of the room depending on how flexible your body is. Place your hands behind your hips again and sit really tall. As you breathe out, tip your weight forward. Now straight away there's going to be a big stretch in the bottom leg and it will probably be around the bottom of your knee. Okay, so keep it there for a few seconds. If this is really painful and you need to come out of it, do so. If you're okay, bring your hands around to the front. If you can't reach your toes, pop them on the floor either side of your leg. Find where your body's okay. Fantastic, well done. Bring yourself back to sitting upright. Twist away from your foot. So again, twisting the same way you twisted before. And then breathe in. As you breathe out, twist towards the foot. So bring the arm across onto the front of the leg, twist and look over the other shoulder. Gently release, bring it back to the center and relax that leg. So extend the leg forwards, ooh, give them a wobble. Wriggle around, find the bones in your bum again and bring the other knee towards you. So bring that leg in, wrap your arms around the legs, sit really tall to start with. That's not a very good choice for breakfast. Now from there, swing the other arm around, pull that knee towards you and give it a squeeze. Initially you should feel a bit of a stretch through the outside of the hip. Hold it there for a second first. And then from there, gently, if you can, take the foot over, still wrapping the arm around and twist again towards the back of the room. Hold it there. A club big skip for breakfast? I don't think so. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring it back to center. Bring that foot around a little bit further. So again, the sole of your foot is either facing the side, the corner or the back of the room, depending on how flexible you are through this. Hands behind your hips. Lift really tall first. Tip your weight forward very slightly. Initially that stretch will go straight into the back of the knee on the bottom leg. Keep it here for a second. And if you're okay there, bring the hands around in front. You can keep the hands either side of your leg or you can reach for your toes depending on your flexibility. Keep it there for a few more seconds. If you can relax into it a little bit more, go for it. If you can't, don't force it. Up, twist away from your foot, so you're twisting the same way as you did before. Bring the arm across the leg, twist through the torso, look over your shoulder. Fantastic. breathe out, twist the other way. So you're twisting toward your foot. Again, use your arm as a lever to twist you around and look over your shoulder. Fantastic, well done. Gently release, bring it back to the centre, bring that knee in, give it a squeeze towards you and relax the legs down to straight. Give them a wobble. Wriggle around, find the bones in your bum again. Hands just behind you, step really, really tall. Now inhale up, stretch the hands right up towards the ceiling and hold that position. It's harder than you think. So keep stretching up, breathing in and out through your nose, brace your core. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Now take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, reach for the ceiling and forward fold towards your feet. Doesn't matter if you can reach them or not, find wherever you can get to and pull yourself down towards your legs. Gently release, bring yourself all the way back to sitting upright, and then from there we're going to lie down on the floor. You will need your blocks or your rolled up blanket depending on what you've got, so make sure they're close by, and then lie yourself down onto your mat, on your mat, making sure you're comfortable where you are. So lie yourself all the way down. Lovely, no sleeping. Bring your right knee towards your chest, give the leg a big squeeze towards you. Extend your left leg down to straight if you can. Now using your opposite hand, bring that knee across towards the shoulder. It doesn't need to go all the way over to the side. You're pulling it across towards the opposite shoulder so you get a gentle stretch through the hip and the lower back. Fantastic. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring that knee back to the centre. Hold the knee with the same hand, relax the other arm out, and gently just pull that knee out to the side, very, very carefully. As you do this, you're trying not to lift the opposite hip off the floor. Keep that hip right down, pressing into the floor. What you should feel is a stretch through the inner thigh on that bent leg. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring it back to the centre. Give the knee a squeeze towards you and relax the foot down. Bring the knee in, hold on to it and extend the other leg down to flat. Well done. Keep it there, a few more seconds. Now carefully begin to bring that knee across towards the opposite shoulder. Fantastic, well done. Keep it there. Breathe out, bring that knee back to centre, open the knee out to the side, very gently extend the arm away, keep the hip down on the opposite side, press gently down with the hand and extend the other arm out to the side if you can. Hold it there, a few more seconds. Gently bring it back to the centre, give the knee a squeeze towards you and extend that leg down to straight. Extend the arms and legs away from each other, big stretch from your fingertips right through to your toes. And then from there, bring your arms and knees back in, place your feet flat onto the floor. Now you can use your block or your cushion or your blanket rolled up, doesn't matter which. And you're going to place these underneath your lower back, where your lower back and your bottom meet. So place them under there. If one is enough, that's fine. If you want to make it higher, bring in do. Place them directly underneath the back of your hips. Okay, so they're sitting on the back of your hips, the top part of your bottom, and it should feel comfy-ish laying on there. The knees are bent, the feet are flat on the floor. Take your arms over your head if you can. If this isn't comfortable and you need to take them out to the side, that's fine. Now keeping your body here, just sway the knees very gently a couple of times each way. Loosen up the lower back and the hips. And bring it back to centre. Carefully walk the legs away to straight if you can. If you can't straighten the legs, it doesn't matter. If you can, go for it. What you'll feel is a big stretch go right across the front of the pelvis and the front of the abdomen. The stretches as you breathe in and out, you'll feel right across the front of the core. If you can keep your arms extended, do so. Keep breathing slowly, breathing gently. Very gently begin to walk the feet back in, place your feet flat on the floor and bring the arms back over. Again, sway the knees a couple of times, nothing too harsh. And then press into your heels, lift your hips and slide the blocks out from underneath your lower back, bringing your spine slowly, carefully, gently back down to the floor and resting the pelvis down. Just allow your body to stay here for a few seconds, close your eyes and focus onto your breathing again. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. Breathe in deeply and breathe out slowly. Just allow your mind to calm and clear every time you exhale. Allow your body to relax a little more every time you exhale. Legs are hooked towards you and take a gentle rock from side to side. Well done. Gently take your feet back to the floor, bring yourself carefully up to sitting. Doesn't matter how you do it, but please do it carefully. And when you get yourself back to sitting upright, hopefully you're feeling a little bit more chilled.